Hi, I was just working on the King Tiger kit from Warlord Games, and I just wanted to show you how I made both the Henschel turret, which is my favorite turret on this tank, and then the Porsche turret. So what I did was I took let me just take off the Henschel turret because this is one I actually built with all the parts, and I'll show you how I mounted the Porsche turret onto the tank. So if you look at this tank, there was four pieces that um, that you were supposed to mount onto the body of the tank, and you can see the little holes that they would go into. But instead, I ended up just mounting them directly on the turret, then cutting the tabs off. So when you mount this onto the tank, you'll see that the turret still, everything sits flush, and you can still rotate the turret, and there's no issues. So that was the first step I did to making the second turret. The next step was that the gun, so the gun barrel, was missing a T-joint, so there's a T on the first turret. So what I did was to make this secondary T-joint here that I put into the gun mantlet, and it sits inside this piece right here, and that piece will then connect to the gun. So by taking this little T-joint and filing it into the shape that fit in the gun, I was able to mount the second barrel onto the turret. And make the second turret for this thing. It's missing the accessories up here, but I still think it's good, and it gives me an option to mount this turret if I want on this tank.